types of
So he should have
balls.
closed his legs
Exactly.
and catch the ball.
Exactly. That's my opinion.
And I agree with Prince, especially with his
Not from
You see,
eye
look at the
slippery.
look at the distance.
I said it from. Oh, wow.
I mean, that's just unfortunate.
But you look at
and
that, very strange and unprofessional. Normally they use one knee on the ground to chop.
Yeah. And he's one of the best goalkeepers in the local scene.
Yeah, but chances.
Yes.
I mean,
this was
somehow,
a clear chance to kill the game around the 87, 88 minutes. Right?
Is this the best defensive challenge you've seen this year? When the player went for the header, watch the way it was defended. Was it a foul or a great defensive clearance? Just take a look again at this. As a player went in to head the ball from the rebound, the defender used his leg. Okay, so here, what's this? Was that a foul?
In other words, was it foot up?
Yeah, it was.
I think the foot.
That is Andrew Sapel.
Yes, but
Was it a clearance?
I think
VAR would have given a penalty.
Would have given a better understanding or interpretation of what it is. But when you look at it from this angle, clearly the player was going in for the header.
Yeah.
And rightly so, I think this is more of a head ball situation than the leg. I think the leg was raised a bit too high.
You think the better team won in the end?
No, the better team won. The better team won. I've listened to Coach Eduafo. He conceded straight away win this trophy. And I agree with him.
I'm happy for Alagi Dede. Fantastic. I mean...
Alagi Dede, Eric, has been so hardworking from I don't know how many years.
Yep.
It's
beginning to pay off.
Exactly. But to crown it off like this, I doff my hats for him. I mean, man did everything they had to do. And like I said, and like you alluded to, the likes of... New Edubiase at that time, they may not have been.
Let's take a look at this incident here, where the goalkeeper seemed to have handled it. The referee said it wasn't his hand, but this should have been a red card. But if, she may not have seen it from her angle. Was this a handball outside the box? Yes, it was. Very clear. And she didn't see it. That's the only...
But was it intentional? I don't think so.
Yeah, shouldn't be. I mean, what is this? 100% intentional. And she was in a good position, but there she is in the background.
Yeah, I think it was a red card.
I don't want to be too critical, but she perhaps did not see it. That's the only...
I think it should have been a red card.
Yeah, that was straight red. I mean, this is deliberate.
It should have been a red card.
She was there. She saw it right there in front of her. Let's not bash her too much. I mean, we want our ladies, we want to encourage them.
When the goalkeeper was coming, it was not a natural position with the hand. Yeah. So it made players in this particular season Ghana Premier League. So I was not really surprised. He went in with that confidence and scored that goal for Nswatara.
Yeah, let's see the goal again. When he scored, he said, "Enyame," which is a nice symbol. They were hailing him, and he said, "No, it's not me, it's God," which is nice.
Edu also said there definitely will be inclusions before they go into Africa.
And the African campaign is also a big platform for some of these players.
Exactly.
I know a player like Manaf Uman. His contract,
but it's in your face. You can't. It's cutting edge branding and
I think the FA Cup committee together with MTN has done a great job.
Fantastic as always
for the FA Cup. That is why I always call for governments in collaboration with the Football Association need to make sure some of these telecommunication networks sponsor our league. It's a big competition to some of them. Imagine MTN sponsoring.
Once upon a time they were.
And Telecom sponsoring the Ghana Premier League. It's a big competition for themselves. Well, so I think there's something some of these telecommunication networks need to tap in.
We've been telling them for years, but for some reason,
I think the government needs to come in so that it will become some of the social responsibilities for some of these companies.
For government in Tunche, they are a private organization, right? So, Ibia, we are not doing our jobs. We need to raise the bar to meet their expectations and standards. So MTN FA Cup, Ghana, it's football. Why don't we replicate that in the Ghana Premier League? I think you have a point. But maybe there's a disparity where the level, something, I mean, if it's attractive to MTN, why wouldn't it be attractive to Telecel as well? And then the other corporate bodies to come on board. The financial institutions as well, Prince.
Well, one of the questions I keep asking myself is, what is the attraction for MTN? If the attraction for MTN is such comes with such finesse and grace, why can't the others also follow suit? But then also, yeah, the conversation goes deeper. It goes deeper than what MTN is doing with the MTN FA Cup. It is something they had a lot of trust, a lot of favor in. And like you rightly said, the sitting GFA president was once upon a time the committee chairman for the MTN FA Cup. And he had a very good team from MTN at that time. I remember very well the likes of Admiral Abe and co. And they did a fantastic, exactly, they did a very fantastic job. Handed over, and Wilson Arthur is continuing that good work. And it looks like MTN have found favor with the Ghana Football Association.
They'll stay with you. I mean,
yes.
Not to
But
jump,
you
but
see,
we had the same with Carbank, with beach soccer for 10 years.
Okay.
They're now going for a review to come back. But for 10 years consecutively, they were sponsoring beach soccer. Not
right that some of these companies want, because someone like Wilson Arthur.
there he is in the corner there. He doesn't want to take the limelight. He's on our pocket or left hand side.
It's a marketing expert.
And Frank Nelson there joining him. I spoke to them a couple of days before, and they were very excited about how they were expecting the finals to be.
but then after this feat, a lot of questions, and I'm sure right from the stadium, people started asking, what kind of quality will Nswatreman bring